Imagine living every day as if you're walking on a tightrope, struggling not to fall into chaos. This is what it feels like dealing with someone who never seems to understand or acknowledge your perspective. It's exhausting, isn't it? What if I told you that the ancient philosophy of Stoicism holds secrets that could transform how you interact with these challenging personalities, helping you maintain your balance and peace? Today, we're diving into how to communicate effectively with a narcissistic individual without losing yourself. Stay with me as we explore strategies that could save you time and emotional energy, redefining the boundaries of your relationships. If you appreciate the insights we're unpacking here, please hit that subscribe button, and don't skip any part of this video, because if you're here, you're not like everyone else. You're an exception seeking to master not just the situation, but yourself as well. 1. Do not call them a narcissist. It's tempting to label someone as a narcissist when they seem overly self-centered or lack empathy, thinking it will spark a realization or desire to change. However, Marcus Aurelius remarked that it's our judgments about events that disturb us, not the events themselves. Labels often shape our experiences more than the behaviors themselves. When you label someone, it doesn't facilitate their self-awareness or adjust their behavior. Instead, it elicits defense and aggression. Carl Jung stated that everything that irritates us about others can lead to an understanding of ourselves. Labeling someone as a narcissist can shut down dialogue and be counterproductive if your goal is to improve the relationship. Instead, focus on what is within your control, your own actions and reactions. Avoid labeling and manage the situation with wisdom and detachment, creating space for constructive interactions. This means engaging in conversations about specific behaviors and their impacts rather than character flaws. Aristotle believed in finding the virtuous balance between extremes, which in this case means balancing honest communication with emotional restraint. 2. Don't tell them they are gaslighting you. Accusing someone of gaslighting, especially if they have narcissistic tendencies, won't prompt them to acknowledge their behavior. Epictetus noted that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen twice as much as we speak. Instead of confronting the behavior with accusations, which might escalate the situation, it's more productive to listen and observe carefully. Marcus Aurelius taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Your strength lies in holding onto your reality and perspective, not in convincing someone else of their manipulative tactics. Carl Jung suggested that understanding your reactions and emotional triggers can be more beneficial than confronting manipulative behaviors. Instead of direct accusations, ask clear, calm questions about discrepancies you notice, which can subtly bring attention to the reality of the situation without confrontation. This method can keep the dialogue open and sometimes lead the other person to see the inconsistencies themselves. 3. Don't tell them you think they can never change. After countless interactions where patterns seem set, you might believe that change is impossible. However, Stoicism teaches the value of focusing on our own actions and reactions. Telling someone they can never change closes the door on their potential for growth and creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. Claiming someone will never change can lead to a defensive reaction, solidifying their current behavior. From a Stoic point of view, it's more beneficial to maintain emotional detachment, supporting and inspiring change through positive reinforcement and setting a good example. The Stoic concept of impermanence reminds us that all things can change, and by keeping an open mind, you manage your expectations realistically. In practical terms, address specific actions or situations calmly and factually, expressing your feelings and needs without implying that their character is flawed beyond repair. 4. Don't tell the narcissistic person you don't forgive them. Discussing forgiveness is complex, especially with narcissistic behavior. Stoicism teaches us to focus on inner tranquility rather than external expressions of condemnation or forgiveness. Marcus Aurelius advised being tolerant with others and strict with yourself, suggesting that forgiveness is about maintaining your serenity and moral integrity. Telling someone you don't forgive them usually escalates tension rather than resolving it. The Stoic view suggests that it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Seneca said, "To err is human, to forgive divine," implying that forgiveness should come from compassion, not anger. Announcing non-forgiveness doesn't align with cultivating virtue and emotional resilience. Aristotle emphasized finding a balance between holding grudges and premature forgiveness. Instead of explicitly declaring non-forgiveness, focus on acceptable behaviors, setting healthy boundaries, and moving forward with or without that person. This approach promotes personal well-being and peace. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these insights help you navigate your relationships with more peace and understanding, embracing Stoic virtues of wisdom and emotional resilience. Remember, strength lies within you, and every interaction is an opportunity to practice your principles. If you found this video helpful, Please check out the suggested videos for more guidance and inspiration. Thank you for being part of the Stoicism Serenity community. Together, we learn, grow, and find our path to inner peace. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.